Hola a todos. Bienvenidos a la clase de español. Soy Octavio, soy de Argentina, y hoy vamos a continuar estudiando los verbos irregulares en español. First of all, let's remind what we learned during the previous lessons. Basically, just like in any other natural language, Spanish has some verbal irregularities, verbs whose conjugation is different to others due to various factors. During today's lesson, we'll study one of the most important irregularities in the Spanish language, verb haber, which translates as there is or there are. This is a special verb, okay? As it only has one conjugation, I, which means both there is and there are. Let's see some examples. Hay una serpiente en mi bota. There is a serpent in my booth. Hay muchas personas en la calle. There are many people in the street. Hay muchos extranjeros en México. There are many foreign people in Mexico. Hay demasiada comida para esta noche. There is too much food for tonight. Hay un gato en el árbol. There is a cat in the tree. Hay mucho dinero en la investigación química. There is a lot of money in chemical research. That's it. You only say I and whatever there is. It doesn't matter if you're talking about just one thing or more than one thing, as the verb is invariable. Crystal clear. It will always be I. Also, this verb has a modal form, which is used in order to indicate that there is a need to do something. We create this form by joining I plus que plus an infinitive verb. Let's see an example. Hay que estudiar para nuestro examen de química. We need to study for our chemistry exam, or there is the need to study for our chemistry exam. Basically, this is an impersonal invariable form of tener que, the one we studied during the previous lesson. Basically, it's used to express the necessity of doing something, the obligation of an action. That's why it is impersonal. It makes no sense to have a subject, as we are talking about a general obligation or necessity. There is no need for an activity today, so let's just look at a couple examples. Hay que volver a casa. We need to return home. Hay que trabajar mañana. We have to work tomorrow. Hay que estudiar mucho para ser un abogado. We have to study a lot to be a lawyer. Hay que viajar para conocer. There is the need to travel in order to know. Hay que practicar para aprender a tocar un instrumento. There is the need to practice in order to learn how to play an instrument. Hay que escuchar a los mayores. There is the need to listen to the old people. Hay que visitar a los abuelos. There is the need to take a visit to the grandparents. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to leave a comment and like the video if you learned something. Also, there is some extra homework in the description box. See you later for another episode of From Zero to Hero, Spanish with Octavio.